since October 7th, there's been a mass awakening. So all the things we've warned about, like every interview I've given has aged very well for me. Every issue I've spoke about has come into fruition.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Turning Point West. No spin, no compromise, just the right side of history. In this video, we see Jordan Peterson and Tommy Robinson discussing the battle to take back the UK. Let's get into it.
You see, in the UK, we've turned a corner with the public. There's been a mass awakening. We meaning the British public have been made to feel embarrassed of their identity and their culture for too long. We've felt under attack. Since October 7th, there's been a mass awakening. So all the things we've warned about, like every interview I've given has aged very well for me. Every issue I've spoke about has come into fruition. Not because I'm a genius, not because I've got anything special. It's because I was born in a town where I witnessed what mass open border Islamic immigration will do.
And you told the truth.
That's right. That's the other thing.
And you told the truth.
And I've seen it. So
why did you? No, there's a mystery there still. It's not merely a consequence of where you were born.
You know,
like
you grew up with good parents.
Yeah.
And that has really been instrumental in your values, right?
Yes,
and your dedication for telling the truth and finding and having the courage to do what your convictions.
Yeah.
You have convictions, and you go forward, and you want to tell the truth. Where's that come from?
Probably I said it probably even if I didn't want to, because probably if you meet the people I've met and hear the stories I've heard.
Okay. See, the other thing that happened to me, you see, when I was young, 23, younger than that, I started this when I was 13. I started looking at the worst things I could find, right? I started that when I was 13. The first thing I did that was seriously academic was a report on prison guards in Auschwitz. And I spent the rest of my life investigating that, looking at the worst things I could find. And the thing about looking at the worst things is that horrifies you so badly that I think what it does is scare you straight.
Oh, I know, which I tried having these conversations with my now ex-wife. If you think you're worried now, I know what the consequences.
Yeah, right.
I know
exactly.
I know what's coming.
Yeah.
I've got 3 beautiful children.
Yeah.
If anyone's got to fight, I'll fight.
Yeah.
They're not fighting.
Yeah.
And what our cowardice is currently doing, we've bred a generation of cowards who care about themselves. Yeah. So, and half my friends were the same. I'm all right.
Yeah.
I've got enough money. I'm okay. You can't keep running from this problem. This problem isn't going anywhere.
That's right.
This problem is going to explode. And on October 7th.
In fact, the longer you run from it, the larger
the harder it's going to get.
Absolutely.
Yes, right.
100%.
And October the 7th really woke a lot of people up to see, not it happened in Israel, but to see the level of hate in every university, to see that our institutions have been taken over, to see the level of aggression and the celebration from not just a handful. We're not talking about handfuls of extremists. We're talking about the mainstream.
We're talking about the Democrats.
Yeah, the Democrats, the Labour Party, and we've seen a massive. So there's been a real wake up. And I have my messages. If I go through them every day, are full of people who said I hated you. Yeah. I thought you was a thug. I thought.
Yeah.
And I'm not perfect, and I've made mistakes because that's human. And what I've done the whole way through my activism and my career, and now my journalism, is whenever they've tried to stop me talking, I think, no, that's not like if you tell me not to do something, I will do it. That's always been my way. It's my character.
Yeah.
Tell me not. So, and I'm right. And I remember my wife's dad saying, "Stop, please stop. Like, do you not see the danger here?" I said, "Am I wrong? Am I wrong?"
Yeah.
No. So why should I stop? Well, because they're threatening us. Because they're trying to intimidate us. So every bit of police threaten this incident in Canada. Well, that doesn't deter me. You locking me up, even if you want to put me in jail, it's not going to deter me. If you're going to put me in prison now for this film, and I can't understand they make the same mistakes every time.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You lock me up for this film, yeah? I hope every single person in the world talks to me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I hope you bring more eyes to that film. So I'll go to jail. Jail for me is a terrifying, I might not come out of that prison sentence. And if I do, I'm going to do solitary confinement, which is going to fry my head. But I've gone through 15 years of this, yeah? And I am committed to it.
You've been watching Turning Point West, where truth has no agenda and freedom always has a voice. Hit that like and subscribe button, and the battle for the West starts now.